There's my girl. There's my girl.
I mean, Blake choosing me, it's definitely something that kind of makes me want to work harder.
I guess we're doing another song by the script.
Yeah. This week I'm singing The Man Who Can't Be Moved. I love the song and I really want to be able to connect with the audience.
This is your chance to think about being that voice of your generation right now. You can change the sound of what's popular. Xenia is that girl that has something special that they're kind of afraid to let anybody see. We're watching a person in Xenia bloom before our very eyes. I mean, you just drop those notes in these little pockets and places that other people don't think about. Your phrasing, that's a hard thing for a lot of singers. It's what separates you from everybody else. When I say everybody else, I'm talking about everybody else. I liked it so much, I almost broke my button.
I'm only 16, and just having him tell me that I'm representing my whole generation, it makes me feel so excited to be here.
Hi, sister.
Thank you.
You're the greatest.
Please welcome from Team Blake, Xenia.
I'm going back to the corner where I first saw you. Gonna camp in my sleeping bag, I'm not gonna move. You got some words on cardboard, got your picture in my hand saying, if you see this boy, can you tell him where I am? I know it makes no sense, but what else can I do? How can I move on when I'm still in love with you? 'Cause if one day you wake up and find that you're missing me, and your heart starts to wonder where on this earth I could be, I'm not moving. I'm not moving, yeah. And maybe I'll be famous as the one who can't be moved, and maybe you won't need to, but you'll see me on the news, and you'll come running to the corner, 'cause you'll know it's just for you. I'm the one who can't be, 'cause one day you wake up and find that you're missing me, and your heart starts to wonder where on this earth I could be, thinking maybe you'll come back here to the place that we meet, and you'd see me waiting for you on the corner of the street. So I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm going back to the corner where I first saw you. Gonna camp in my sleeping bag, I'm not gonna move.
Give it up for Xenia from Team Blake.
Great.
You look great doing it. Blake, we'll get you to a second, Proud Papa. Sit your butt down. Let's talk to Adam. Adam, some thoughts on Xenia?
You have such a unique tone to your voice. I think whenever you start singing, everybody knows it's you. And that's the hardest. You can't teach that. That's the hardest thing to have. So I just thoroughly enjoy myself. I mean, the song was a little sleepy, but you sound so great that it doesn't really matter what you sing. You're always going to sound good. I never heard that song either. It's a great song. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, Christina.
Xenia, I do love, I mean, he's right on. Your voice is so unique, but what baffles me every time is the level of maturity that your voice has, and I enjoy listening to it each and every time. And I love that you found like this big old protector Papa Bear in Blake. He is looking out for you. He's, you know, and honestly, rightfully so. I've grown to really love you, and you're actually one of my favorites in the whole competition.
Thank you.
Nice. Mr. CeeLo Green, some thoughts before we get to Blake.
You know what I enjoy the most? I enjoy to watch you be so unaffected by all of this. You're so cool. It's quaint, maybe is the word. And I really appreciate that. And you still very gracefully perform these songs under so much pressure. And I appreciate that. Great job.
Thank you, CeeLo. All right, let's go to your coach, Blake Shelton.
Everybody here, we're all thinking the same thing, but because it's so obvious. And I had just a moment there when she was singing, and it was so gratifying to me that one day when I'm done with this show and I'm back in Oklahoma driving in my truck, I know I'm going to hear Xenia's voice on the radio, and it's going to stand out, and it's going to be that voice that doesn't sound like anybody else's, and I'm glad that I knew you win.
Thank you, Blake. If you want to vote for Xenia and you want her to be the finalist for Team Blake, you can vote by calling toll-free 1-855-VOICE-07. That's 1-855-864-2307. Vote online at NBC.com and by downloading the full version of Xenia's performance on iTunes. Remember, this is a shorter voting window. Voting opens at the end of tonight's show and closes tomorrow morning, Wednesday, June 22nd at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. One more time, Xenia, everybody.